Greetings everyone. Today I just wanted to do a quick demonstration game of the rules I've been messing around with for these weird figures I've been putting together. The rules themselves are sort of based on a lot of concepts I've messed around with before. I can get them all apart with a basic magic system, some random tables for when someone's on their last wound and they take a hit. That's basically half the rules. The standard rules are just sort of all there. So we have ghosties over here with their mercenary baby mage leading the way, and the town guards, shall we say, protecting the outskirts. A couple of melee guys, their hero, half man, half tank. The human organ, archer, and it was just to balance the points. I have a little pig berserker. So what we do first of all, we'll roll off to see which is side A and which is side B. Black for the ghosts, white for these guys. So white, so these guys are side A. They'll stay that for the rest of the game. So first up, side A moves. Now you can move 4 inches or 6 inches. If you move 6 inches, you won't be able to shoot in the same turn. So they're going to move, well, all the guys that don't have guns are definitely going to move 6. Now side B gets to shoot. These guys are all skirmishers, which have a 12-inch range. The monster that they have with them, just here, does have the gun trait. Monster's traits are rolled for randomly, so he can make range attacks up to 12 inches. And they have a mage here who can cast spells or shoot. So if we go with this guy up here, he'll shoot this guy who's in the open. He's a standard shooter, which means he gets to roll 2 dice. And he needs 4s to hit. So he hit once, missed. This guy's a brawler, so he saves on a 3+. So he failed his save, so he takes a wound. So he's got 1 wound remaining. Mark that. Next guy, same. We'll shoot the same guy. Both misses. And this guy is a veteran, so he gets to roll 3 dice. He hits 3 times. Now 6, let's move the feet out of the way there. 6 is an auto wound. Critical hits, you don't get a save against that. So that will take him to his last wound. But when someone's on their last wound, what you do is you roll for it to see what happens. So this guy, first one being his last wound, I'll see if he saves these first. See if there's any more last wounds to deal with. So he saved both of them, so we can ignore them. So this one is just his last wound that he's losing. So we'll roll for it. He gets a 4, which is last stand. The warrior dies, however, before doing so, they can cause a hit on the closest enemy warrior within 3 inches. If no enemy warriors are that close, the warrior just dies. So if someone was nearby or he'd done it in melee, he could get an opportunity to hit them back, but he doesn't, so he just goes down. Now we have the mage. I think I'll get the mage to cast a spell instead of shooting, because that's always more fun. Spells are rolled for randomly. So we roll, first of all, we roll for the target. We'll say he's intending to hit this guy. So we rolled a 5, which means a random enemy. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll re-roll a 6. 2, 3. Oh, so we did get him. That's good. And then we roll for the effect. 5. The target cannot do anything until the end of the next round, which is decent. So I'll put a little skull token next to him to show that he's been frozen in time, as it were. And the monster can make a ranged attack if he wants. But what I think I'll do is I'll have him move for up 6. So level moved up, and now side A can shoot. So this guy is a standard archer, so he gets 2 shots. But I think we'll go for the mage actually, try and kill him. We'll hit on a 5 because we're a hunter. So that's 1 miss, 1 hit. Ooh. Mage he saves on a 6, which he doesn't get. But he is a hero, so he has 4 wounds. So he's got 3 remaining. This guy over here is a veteran, so he gets 3 shots. For 5, that's another one. And the mage saves on a 6, which he doesn't do. So he's got 2 wounds remaining. That was all side A shooting, and that's the end of the round. He can't do anything to the end of the next round as well, so he's stuck for this round as well. So we're back to side A moves again. So now we would resolve any melees, which is fair. So we'll have a guy here attack the mage. He's a standard brawler, so that's 2 attacks, and he's looking for 3 pluses to hit. And he whiffed. Brilliant. The mage is a hero, so he gets 4, but he is also a mage striking back, so he's only going to hit on 6s. And he doesn't do anything either. Now, because that's a drawn combat, the rules currently as written means we go again. So because nobody damaged anyone, they're going to go again. So first of all, the brawler scores 1 hit. The mage doesn't save it, so he's down to 1 wound remaining. The mage hits back, looking for 6s, scores a hit, but it's saved. So the mage loses and is pushed back 2 inches. Now monster versus pig. The pig is only the lowest level. He's bad, so he only rolls 1 dice to attack and has 1 wound, but he is a berserker, so he hits on a 2+. So he hits the monster. The monster has to roll above the number of wounds he's got to save. He's got 4 wounds, so he needs a 5 or a 6 to save. He actually saves it. And the monster attacks with the number of wounds he has. He's got 4 wounds. He's rolled 4 dice, and a monster always hits on a 2+. So he whiffed 2, but he hit twice. Being a berserker, he saves on a 4+. Saved 1, failed 1. So this is last wound roll for him. Roll a 5, which is just dead. So that was side A moved, and then we resolved melee. So now side B gets to shoot as well. We'll have this guy shoot first at the gunner back here. Whiffed both. That guy shoots, same target. 2 hits, that's 1 auto wound. So he drops to 2. And then 1 that he can save on a 5 up, which he fails, so he's down to 1 wound straight away. And then we'll have our veteran do the same. He scores 2 hits. First one saves, and second one fails, so he's on last wound now. 4, which was the last stand, but there's not going to be anyone within 3 inches. So he just goes down. The mage will now cast a spell. So he needs to roll for the target of the spell. Got 3, which is the closest ally, which I think is going to be that guy there. And he got 2. The closest ally will lose D3 wounds. Now, because he is obviously we don't want that to happen. So we have a chance to dispel it. So we roll a number of dice equal to his level. Because he's a hero, he can roll 4. And if he rolls a 6, he can dispel the spell. Unfortunately, if he rolls any 1s, I believe he takes a wound. If a 6 is rolled, then the spell is not cast. Otherwise it is. If they roll any 1s while attempting to stop the spell, they suffer a wound per 1 rolled. So we dispelled the spell, but we've now suffered 2 wounds, and we're on last wound as well. So first one is a 6, which means the mage explodes. So he attempted to cast the spell. Unfortunately, it went wrong. He was going to hurt hhis mate here. He attempted to dispel it. The magical backlash almost caused the mage to explode, which means each figure within d6 inches suffers d6 hits, and then the mage is dead. So, oh, each figure within 2 inches, so I think we're going to be all right with that. His mate here will be within 2. I think he'll just be within 2 because he got pushed back. So his mate will suffer d6 hits. His mate's going to suffer 5 hits. And his opponent there is going to suffer 3. So his opponent here suffers 3 hits. He's saving a 3 up, so he only takes 1 wound. And his mate here takes, oh, it was 5, wasn't it? He saves on a 4. Ooh, okay, so he's saved 1. That's 1, 2. That's a last wound scenario. He's just a standard. So 2, second wind, the warrior is unaffected and returns to their full number of wounds. So he's back up to 3. And then that just knocks another one off. So he's on 2 wounds. But the mage explodes and is dead. Magic is quite a risky venture in this universe after all. Have the monster shoot. Monster still has 4 wounds remaining. Shoot. Oh, I could shoot the hero. Can hit him on 2 pluses because we're a monster. So that's 3 hits. He then gets to make fails 1 save. So you're just down to 3 wounds remaining. And that'll be that now. Side B can move. The monster's charged here. He'll get 4 attacks, looking for 2s. One of those is an auto wound, so we won't worry about those 2 just yet. So last wound for this guy. The guy being attacked's got a 3. Second wind. So he goes back up to 2 wounds. He's going to need to save 2, so he skips this one, saves it, and this last one fails that one. So he goes back down to 1 wound. Now he's going to attack back with 2 attacks. 1 miss, 1 hit. The monster has to roll above its number of wounds remaining to save. It's got 4, so it's going to need a 5 to save. It passes. So that's technically a tied combat, so we'll have to go again. Monster comes in again. 3 hits, 1 auto wound. Again, so 6. I believe that's butchered. Yeah, there you go. The warrior dies. The warrior dies in such a brutal fashion it causes a morale check on all of its allies. So he got absolutely torn to shreds by the monster. And now all of his allies are going to have to take morale checks. They're all a number of dice equal to their level, same with attacking, and they need a single 4+ to pass. Otherwise they run away. He's just a standard, so he rolls 2 dice. Doesn't get a single 4+, so he's gone. And then our fella here, who is a hero, so he should be fine, you'd think. So it's a single 4+. He does get a single one. So he's going to stick around. He's no longer frozen. Just watched all of his mates get butchered while he was stuck there. But he is going to have to take another morale check because it's the end of the round. Passes that one just again. Because we are mounted, the monster automatically takes a hit from being charged and must make a saving throw, which he passes annoyingly. Now we can resolve our melees. Hero's going to attack 4 times and whiff. Scored 2 hits. The monster saves on a 5-up. Fails both. So he's now got 2 wounds remaining. The monster attacks back, but he only attacks with the number of wounds he has remaining. 2. He scores 1 hit, which the hero saves. The hero has won the combat, and the monster will be pushed back. 2 inches. Side B can shoot now, and this could be pretty rough for our hero here. The monster's going to shoot first. It hits him once, but he saves it. The veteran here, rolling 3 dice, needs 4s, whiffs all of them. And these 2, first one whiffs, and the next one hits him once, but he saves it. So all of that shooting didn't even take 1 wound off of him. Side B now gets to move. He only gets 2 attacks, misses 1. Monster's doing really badly. But he does strip a wound off the hero. 4 dice, looking for 3s. And then the monster saves. Now he's on 2 wounds, he saves on a 3 up. Ooh, so he actually screws one up. So he's on his last wound. I believe that's a tied combat, isn't it? So the monster gets to go again, but he only gets 1 attack. X, that's auto wound. Drops to 1. Heroes don't degrade, so he still gets his 4 attacks. Hitting back. Only hits on his 3+. Oh, the monster fails. Monster goes down. Well, the monster is on his last wound. So last wound for the monster, 4. Spooked. The monster retreats 2d6 inches directly away from the attacker. If they move off the board, they cannot return and counts dead for the game. Roll for any warriors they move through on a 6. Yeah, that's not going to matter. There's no one behind him. So the monster's going to retreat 2d6 inches. So you're going to go 4 inches. 4 inches directly away from... He's run away over here now. But he keeps his last wound. So that was side B moves. We resolved the melee. Now side A can shoot. So he can shoot if he wants. So he's on 4s and has a 12-inch range. So that'd be an auto wound. And would the monster save that one? The monster would save that one. So we've got to roll for last wound again for the monster. He rolls a 4. So we know what that is. He retreats another 2d6 inches. 9 inches. Yeah. Chased him off the board, basically. I believe now they are at half strength as well. That's the end of the round, so it's going to be everybody has to take morale checks. So our hero here passes. He's pulling it back. Skirmisher there. Passes. This skirmisher passes, and the veteran passes. So everybody's fine. We can go to the next round. So side A moves. I think we'll have the hero here charge into this guy. Gets his attacks. Oh, he does for being mounted. He hits automatically once, but that guy does save it. So 3 pluses to hit. That's 1 auto wound, so he drops down to 1. And then 2 other wounds. First one saves. Next one saves. So he did 1 wound to him. He then gets to hit back. He's a skirmisher, so he hits on 4s. Does an auto wound back. So the hero here has to roll for last wound. 5. I think that just means he's dead. Yeah. So they finally managed to bring the hero down. So that was sort of a quick playthrough of the core of where I'm at the minute. Apologies for being a bit rusty on that one. But I'll put the rules up as well as they stand underneath. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it made some sense. And I'll see you next time.